Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to take off the fairings on a 2009 CBR 600RR. There are going to be 7 5mm hex head bolts, 3 screw-on rivets, and 1 pop pin. So you're going to need a 5mm hex head wrench, a Phillips screwdriver, and possibly a flathead screwdriver. First, you want to take off your 3 in your color part of your fairings. You're going to loosen and remove those and put them in a safe place. Next, you're going to loosen and remove the 3 in your black parts of your fairings. Now, the tricky part is to remember that underneath the fairing here, sorry for the really dim light, but there are going to be 2 screw-in rivets, and you're going to loosen those with a Phillips screwdriver to the point where you can grab the end, and you should be able to just tug and pull them out. And again, there's only 2 of those. And then there is a pop pin rivet back here in the very back part that connects your fairing to the bracket on your radiator, and you want to pop that out. I usually use a flathead screwdriver, and that helps pop that loose of there. The next one is to remember that there is a screwing rivet on the bottom of your fairings that connect them together, and there is a little tag that connects them both together. You have to remember to push that in with a flathead screwdriver to release that. I figured that out the first time. I almost ended up breaking it because I didn't know it was there, and I just kept tugging and tugging trying to pull it apart. And then there's another 5mm hex head bolt under the back side near where your catalytic converter is to release the fairing point there. Now everything should be loosened and free of each other, and the next part is to remove it from the side of the bike. This will kind of scare you a little bit. It did me quite a bit, but it's gonna sound like it's gonna want to pop, and that's what it does because there are 2 clips up here that connect it to the gas tank. And what you want to do is, while you are holding here in the middle securely, you're going to try and push down on that so that it doesn't break those clips off while you pull. And it just pulls right off the side there. Now what you have to remember before you go any farther is that there are a bunch of plastic clips that hold it to the front head of your bike. They are very tiny and they can snap off real easy. So just take your time, move it slow, and you're going to slowly work your way around until it snaps off. Make sure not to pull directly out because there are 2 clips on the side there that can snap. You want to try and put it at a 90-degree angle as much as you can and slide it out. And then don't forget to disconnect your turn signals. And that removes your side and mid fairings. And you just set it down and get it out of the way, and that opens up the side to your clutch or everything on the sides, makes it so that you can change your oil, clean up your sides of your bike, everything like that. For those that need to get to the air box under the tank, this can only be done after you've removed your side fairings. There are 3 more 5mm hex head bolts that you have to loosen and remove. There is another one on the other side in the exact same location, and there's a pop pin that you just pop out, and that is connected to your radiator bracket as well. Towards the back, you have another 5mm hex head bolt that you have to loosen and remove, along with 2 more screw-in rivets. So loosen those to the point where you can grab the end and pull out. And like I said, on the other side there's the exact same thing. You have to do that. Put all those bolts and rivets and everything in a safe place. Once you've removed all the bolts and pop pins off your gas tank cover, from the front here, you're going to want to take a good firm hand placement on the back here, and you're going to lift up just enough where it unseats it. And that's going to release that weather-tight ring around the gas tank, and you're going to lift and pull back, and it slides right off the tank. It gives you access to your gas tank.